Starters moving in for our first race in the Saturday, June 7th program with a field of 7 to kick things off. And here's how we score out. Island Power and Jill Barrio. Then I'm the big dog, Gord Hennessy. Then from post position number 3 is Dusty Lane Rosa. Then from 4, Camco Miranda, Camco Minx. Also Pictonian Anna Kane, Lucky Alberta the outside. Field of 7. Here in race 1, here they come. They're off and pacing. Dusty Lane Rosa, quick start going for the lead. Dusty Lane Rosa on the inside, Island Power around the turn, and Island Power takes over. Dusty Lane Rosa takes the back seat and the 2-hole, now sits second. Then getting away third, Camco Minx on the outside, driving up and parked and driving on. That's Pictonian Anna Kane driving on to third, now second and giving chase. Dusty Lane Rosa now third. Then on the outside, driving up from fourth to the outside, that's Camco Minx as they move past the opening quarter. Lucky Alberta on the outside, fourth. Camco Minx now drops to fifth, the quarter 30-2. Then it's on the big dog back in sixth and trailing the field at the back. That's Camco Miranda as they move to the 3/8 by that marker now and off the turn. Your leader is Island Power. Pictonian Anna Kane, she's been parked every step of the way so far. On the outside, second. Dusty Lane Rosa has third. Then Lucky Alberta's been outside as well, but covered up and driving up from fourth. Then Camco Minx, I'm the big dog, and Camco Miranda trails the half, 1:01 and 4 as they drive to the 5/8 pole, led by Island Power. Lucky Alberta tips out 3 wide and is driving up now to second. In between horses, Pictonian Anna Kane is still there. Camco Minx is in the hunt, and she's driving up from fourth and going on. Then Dusty Lane Rosa, I'm the big dog, and Camco Miranda 3/4 1. 33-3, 31-4 in the third split. And can Island Power hang on here? Lucky Alberta second. Camco Minx on the outside. And she's driving strong and tipping 3 wide now down the home stretch. And it's Island Power. Camco Minx still in between them. Lucky Alberta, but Island Power is going to go coast to coast here. And in for second, Camco Minx. A good second for her, and third went to Lucky Alberta. Time for the mile, 2:04 It's Island Power here in the first, 2:04 And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race number 1. Number 2, Island Power. 3-year-old gelded son of Force of Life. Out of the storm damage mare, Electric Shock. Owned by Bob McNeil and John Laverick. Bob does the training. And Jill Barrio in the driver's seat. And for Island Power, it's his first lifetime victory. A maiden record for him today. 2:04 Congratulations, Island Power, on a maiden voyage today of 2:04 And the Stutters for race number 2 behind the gate. Approaching the top of the stretch, Pictonian Best West. A winner in his last start, Jill Barrio drives. Zendaya Harlaka, Lonnie Stokes, Heron Bay, and Mark Haig. Jacob, Wayne Watson, and J.K. Shadow first start off the claim. And he scores post 5, Gerald Legier in the driver's seat. Field of 5, and here they come. They are off and pacing, no surprise here. Heron Bay busts out for it, so does Jacob. Then on the inside, Pictonian Best West, Daya Harlaka wide around the turn, then racing in 5th. That's J.K. Shadow. On way to the opening quarter they go, and a quick opening 8th and they're neck and neck for the lead. Heron Bay turning back Jacob, and Jacob now goes for the 2-hole. Then back in third, that's Pictonian Best West. We got a quick quarter coming up. Then racing in fourth, Daya Harlaka, and trailing J.K. Shadow, 28-1. That opening quarter in Heron Bay. Jacob in the 2-hole. Pictonian Best West is closing it up in third as Heron Bay tries to catch a breather here. Then racing in fourth, Daya Harlaka, and on the outside, J.K. Shadow is moving as they approach the half-mile station, coming to the half, and your leader up top is Heron Bay. Then racing second, Jacob. Pictonian Best West, then J.K. Shadow on the outside, he's 3 wide, and then Daya Harlaka trails the half, 59-3 as they round the turn. Heron Bay leading Pictonian Best West. On the outside second, Jacob racing third. Then it's Daya Harlaka fourth and trailing fifth, J.K. Shadow. Onto the 3/4 they go. Heron Bay still leading a length and a half. Pictonian Best West is a racing second. Jacob third, 1:30-1. Past the 3/4, rounding the turn, and it's Heron Bay, Pictonian Best West in the 2-hole right now. Racing second, then third, Jacob, Daya Harlaka, J.K. Shadow. An 8th to go, and Heron Bay looks to have this one in control. Heron Bay, Pictonian Best West, is trying to get her on the outside and lunging up, but it's going to be Heron Bay, wire to wire, Pictonian Best West, and we'll call Daya Harlaka for the third. Time for the mile, 2:01-1, and it's Heron Bay. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race 3, number 3, Heron Bay. Heron Bay, an 8-year-old daughter of Life Sign of the No Nukes mare, Taylor Reed Q. Owned by Brian Foster of Barnesville, trained by Brian Foster. Mark Haig in the driver's seat. And the mare scores her 3rd win from 8 starts this season. And this afternoon, season's best for the mare, 2:01-1. Heron Bay, a gate-to-wire effort, and the mare delivers here, 2:01-1. Shady Martin, Wayne Hubbard. Cowboys Don't Lie has the 2-hole, Sam Hodgen. He's a gunslinger, and Lonnie Stokes. J.K. Down leads from 4, and Steve Mason. Plea Bargain from 5, and Jill Barrio. And Golden Days, a winner in her last start. She's got Gordy Hennessy aboard this afternoon from post position number 6. Field of 6 here in race number 3. 6 across the racetrack. Here they come. They're off and pacing. He's a gunslinger. Firing out of there, going for and takes the lead. Up on the inside, Cowboys Don't Lie. That's Plea Bargain on the outside, driving up now to second. Then Cowboys Don't Lie drops to third, racing fourth on the inside. That is Shady Martin on way to the opening quarter. Plea Bargain wants the front here, and Barrio urges him on, and he takes the lead. He's a gunslinger now. Will sit in the 2-hole. Then racing back in third, Cowboys Don't Lie. Then Shady Martin fourth, and back to the 2 trailers, Golden Days and J.K. Down by that opening quarter, 29-1. Plea Bargain out by about 3. Then he's a gunslinger second. Back in third, and a big gap to Cowboys Don't Lie. And here comes Shady Martin out to move. And driving up from fourth, behind him comes Golden Days. And J.K. Down trails the field, coming to the half-mile point, led by Plea Bargain. Then he's a gunslinger racing second, halfway home. 59 and 3 for Plea Bargain. And he's on top still by about 3. Then he's a Gunslinger staying fairly close to him. Then racing third, Shady Martin. Now fourth, Golden Days. Then it's Cowboys Don't Lie, and trailing the field up the backside, JK down onto the 3/4. Plea Bargain moves out now by 4 and starting to pace away here. Plea Bargain, and he moves out now by about 6 and moving with every stride. 3/4, 1:30 and 1, and it's all Plea Bargain turning it on here. Then racing second, he's a Gunslinger. Back in third on the inside is Shady Martin, an 8th to go. And it's Plea Bargain with about a 10-length lead here down the home stretch. Plea Bargain. And racing second, he's a Gunslinger. Back to Shady Martin. JK down on for 4th, but Plea Bargain just toiling with this field. And an easy win for Plea Bargain. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes flat. New lifetime mark for Plea Bargain, 2 minutes flat. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 3, number 5, Plea Bargain. Brown Gelding, 3 by Quick Comeback out of the Bye Bye Roger mare, Whiskey Bell. Owned by Mike and Barry Blanchard, trained and driven by Joe Barrio. Plea Bargain taking a new lifetime record this afternoon of 2 minutes flat. Plea Bargain, 2 minutes flat here in race number 3, and he's got a new record. And the starters for the 4th race moving in behind the gate. And a competitive group of 6 in this claiming pace. Longworth Legacy and Jill Barrio, No Thoughts of Her Own. Ricky Collins, Dusty Lane Oscar, and Lonnie Stokes. Falcons Quick, Ed Harvey. Dillinger's Lady, Gord Hennessy. Freestone Lexi, and Gerald Legier. Field of 6 here in race number 4 across the racetrack. Here they come. They are off and pacing. Longworth Legacy for the lead. No Thoughts of Her Own racing second around the turn. And No Thoughts of Her Own a bit rough and causing interference. And back in third, that's Dusty Lane Oscar as they move to the opening 8th past that marker now. And on the outside, Freestone Lexi comes to 4th. Then Falcons Quick and trailing Dillinger's Lady. And Longworth Legacy is already opened up about a 7-length lead here with No Thoughts of Her Own with the Inquiry up in the pocket second. They were by that opening quarter, 29 and 4. Then it's Dusty Lane Oscar sitting back in third and making a move now, and he'll move from third. Then racing 4th on the inside is Falcons Quick. Outside, Freestone Lexi, and trailing the field at the back of the pack, that is Dillinger's Lady as they come through the stretch, racing to the half-mile point. Longworth Legacy on the point and looking good on the front end under a tight line here. No Thoughts of Her Own second in pursuit. That's Dusty Lane Buster on the outside, the half in 1:01. Around the turn they go. And it's Longworth Legacy, Dusty Lane Buster, No Thoughts of Her Own. Then racing 4th, Falcons Quick. Then it's Dillinger's Lady. And trailing Freestone Lexi onto the 3/4 they go. And your leader, Longworth Legacy, now out by 4. Dusty Lane Buster is closing in on him to the 3/4 pole by that marker, 1:31 and 3. Rounding the turn, Longworth Legacy. Dusty Lane Buster is second. Then Falcons Quick now comes to third. No Thoughts of Her Own, Dillinger's Lady. And on the outside, Freestone Lexi tips out 3 wide for the drive home. And it's Longworth Legacy. Dusty Lane Buster has a strong finishing kick. And he's coming on strong, and he's going to get it done. Dusty Lane Buster wins here in race number 4 and winning over Longworth Legacy. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 3, equaling his lifetime record. Mile 2:02 and 3, Dusty Lane Buster. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 4. Number 3, Dusty Lane Oscar, a 4-year-old son of Pans to Reason. Out of the What a Monster mare, Dusty Lane Lynn, owned by Sandra Deveran of St. Charles, New Brunswick, trained by Earl Fram. Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. And Dusty Lane Oscar equals his lifetime best this afternoon. And the mile in 2:02 and 3. Congratulations, Dusty Lane Oscar here in the 4th race. Mile in 2:02 and 3. And the starters behind the gate now. 5th race, Holiday Moon, Sam Hodgen. Will C.R. Dolly Dance and Rick Armstrong. Quality of Money, Lonnie Stokes, Port Hill Digger and Ross Galbraith. Keystone Ricochet and Gord Hennessy. Salzbrook Dandy, Wayne Watson and Pitbull Hanover. He's got post 7, driver Gilles Barrio. So field of 7 here in race number 5. And a slow start for Holiday Moon, and here they come. They're off and pacing and busting for the lead. That's Port Hill Digger up on the inside. Will C.R. Dolly Dance. And she can bust the gate as well. Gets away racing in 2nd. Then 3rd on the inside is Quality of Money, Pitbull Hanover on the outside. He'll take a seat back in 4th as they race on up the backstretch. Then racing in 5th, Keystone Ricochet. Then 6th to the inside, Salzbrook Dandy, and trailing the field, Holiday Moon, Port Hill Digger on the lead here by that opening quarter in 29 and 2, Port Hill Digger. And there goes Pitbull Hanover out from 4th, and Barrio in hot pursuit on the outside, driving up now 2nd and chasing after the leader. The leader, though, is Port Hill Digger. On the outside, Pitbull Hanover going forward as they approach the half, and Pitbull Hanover trying to clear Port Hill Digger, and he gets to the lead now. Port Hill Digger 2nd, then racing 3rd on the outside comes Quality of Money. Then it's Will C.R. Dolly Dance, Keystone Ricochet, Salzbrook Dandy, and Holiday Moon the half. 59 and 4, it's Pitbull Hanover. Then racing 2nd still, Port Hill Digger, Quality of Money on the outside. Inside, Will C.R. Dolly Dance and Keystone Ricochet, Salzbrook Dandy, and trailing the field, Holiday Moon. Onto the 3/4, Pitbull Hanover out by 2. Then Port Hill Digger 2nd as they race past the 3/4 in 1:30. Around the turn, Pitbull Hanover made that bold move past the quarter, and looks like it's going to pay off for him here. He's out now by 5. Make it 6. And with an 1/8 of a mile to go, it's all Pitbull Hanover. Then Port Hill Digger is racing 2nd still. And the battle right now, 3rd, Will C.R. Dolly Dance, Quality of Money. Salzbrook Dandy on the far outside is coming on. But it's going to be Pitbull Hanover winning it. Port Hill Digger 2nd. And he raced well to get the deuce. And for 3rd, Keystone Ricochet looked like she got there. The mile 2:01 and 3. 2:01 and 3, Pitbull Hanover. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 5. Number 7, Pitbull Hanover, a 6-year-old son of Estrellos. Out of the Ideal Society mare, Plum Peachy, owned by Bob McNeil and John Laverick, and they captured today's first race, so 2 wins on the day for the Bob McNeil John Laverick connection, and also Gilles Barrio driving both of their horses to victory. And Pitbull Hanover scores here this afternoon, the mile 2:01 and 3. And it's Pitbull Hanover scoring his 7th win of the season, and that equals his output from last year. So Pitbull Hanover having a great season so far, 7 wins already this season, and he had 7 on the complete season last year. So a nice year going for Pitbull Hanover. Congratulations, Bob McNeil, on 2 training victories this afternoon. Him and John Laverick, both of their horses tasting victory today. Top of the stretch now, race 6. Just a reminder, Sam Hodgen. Future Secret, Gord Hennessy. Kane Rise Again, Wayne Watson. Wild Cherry and Gilles Barrio. Wilson's Cam, Lonnie Stokes. Becoming Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Materialism, On the outside, Mark Haig. 7 starters, here they come. They're off and pacing. Kane Rise again, bus for the early lead. Then Future Secret gets away racing in second around the turn. Just a reminder, on the inside, takes over second. Then on the outside, Becoming Jarwa now gets to third. Future Secret backs off and is now racing in fourth. Wild Cherry fifth. Then racing 6, Wilson's Cam, and trailing the field, Materialism. On way to the opening quarter, Kane Rise again, Becoming Jarwa on the outside, getting parked here. And on the outside, and he's going to clear the lead now. And racing second on the outside comes Wild Cherry. She's in hot pursuit. And on the outside, second. Then racing third, Kane Rise again. On the outside, racing fourth and driving up strong to the outside. Here comes Stokes and Wilson's Cam by that opening quarter in 30-1. And now Wild Cherry has cleared the lead and taken over. That's our third separate leader to the half-mile point. And Wild Cherry leads. And on the outside, Wilson's Cam has come to call on the outside second. They were by the half in a minute and 1/5, Wild Cherry. Then on the outside, Wilson's Cam, inside Becoming Jarwa. Then just a reminder, Kane Rise again on the outside, driving up from the back of the pack. That is Materialism, and trailing the field, Future Secret, Wild Cherry by 3 parts of a length. Wilson's Cam on the outside, Becoming Jarwa racing third. Wild Cherry responding here and moving out by 2 now by the 3/4. 1:30-1, a 32nd third quarter, and it's Wild Cherry. Wilson's Cam is playing stubborn though and not going away. Down the lane, Wild Cherry, Wilson's Cam on the outside, then Becoming Jarwa. Just a reminder, but Barrio's going to get his 4th win here in 6 on the afternoon, and he does it with Wild Cherry, then Wilson's Cam, and for third, Becoming Jarwa over Just a Reminder. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes and 1/5. 2 minutes, 1/5. And back to the winner's circle. The winner of race number 6, number 4, Wild Cherry. 7-year-old daughter of Chill Factor out of the Big Towner mare, Luella Hanover. Owned by Tommy Gunn of St. John, trained and driven by Gilles Barrio. Now 33 career wins for Wild Cherry. She's got 5 this season, and this afternoon 2 minutes and a 1/5. That equals her best effort so far this season, and she's done it twice. 2 minutes and 1/5. On the board, the heavy favorite, and My Buddy Mark, second choice at $5 even. As we move them in here to race 7, My Buddy Mark has the inside, and Gilles Barrio, R.E.'s Andrew, Gordy Hennessy, Remember Johnny, Wayne Hubbard, Lobster Tail and Beer, and Wayne Watson. Then No Ordinary Lady, Sam Hodgen, Diamond Hard, Mark Haig, Victory.com, and Lonnie Stokes. 7 starters, here they come. They're off and pacing, and a good start for Remember Johnny, busting out of there. Then My Buddy Mark on the inside going for it and takes the lead around the turn and off stride and on the run. That's No Ordinary Lady into Lobster Tail and Beer, and they remain on their feet as they make their way to the opening quarter. Neck and neck for the lead. My Buddy Mark takes it. Remember Johnny parked on the outside. R.E.'s Andrew right there on the inside, third. Then Victory.com, back to Diamond Hard, Lobster Tail and Beer, and No Ordinary Lady with the inquiry up that opening quarter. 29 and 3, My Buddy Mark. Remember Johnny getting the parking ticket here, and he's parked second. Then R.E.'s Andrew positioned perfectly third. Then Victory.com sits back in a fourth, racing fifth to the outside and moving. Here comes Diamond Hard, and there goes R.E.'s Andrew out from third as they approach the half, and it's My Buddy Mark. Remember Johnny on the outside the half in a minute and a 4/5 around the turn. My Buddy Mark, Remember Johnny on the outside. Then inside, Victory.com, R.E.'s Andrew on the outside. He tips out 3 wide now and driving up now third, now second, and chasing after the leader, My Buddy Mark, R.E.'s Andrew coming to call as they drive to the 3/4. R.E.'s Andrew is now taken over. My Buddy Mark on the inside. They were by the 3/4, 1:32 and 3. R.E.'s Andrew has cleared to the lead, but Diamond Heart is coming strong, and he's up to second and giving chase. Then My Buddy Mark third. Victory.com gets some room now with 1/8 of a mile to go. R.E.'s Andrew. Diamond Heart on the outside. Deep stretch. It's all R.E.'s Andrew, though. He's going to win it. R.E.'s Andrew battle for second. Diamond Heart gets there ahead of Victory.com, and then back and forth, My Buddy Mark. Time for the mile, 2:03 and 4. R.E.'s Andrew. 2:03 and 4 here in race 7. And back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 2. Number 2, R.E.'s Andrew, a brown horse. He's 4 by Western Success out of the Camtastic mare, Kona Queen. Entered by Earl Fram, trained by Earl Fram. Gordy Hennessy in the driver's seat. And that's 2 wins on the afternoon for trainer Earl Fram. And R.E.'s Andrew gets the job done today. It's his first of the season from 5 tries. And the mile in 2:03 and 4. R.E.'s Andrew scores victorious here in race 7. The mile in 2:03 and 4. Top of the stretch now for race 8, Tigress Colleen, Mark Haig. Talking about my boy and Lonnie Stokes. Young Bro Fancy, Gord Hennessy. West Gem Princess, Ed Harvey. Amon Shannon and Paul Bro. Bert and Bert, Joe Barrio, and outside is All-American Dazzle and Wayne Watson. Field of 7, here they come. They're off. Young Bro Fancy steps out for the early lead. Up on the inside, Tigress Colleen. Around the first turn, Young Bro Fancy. Then Amon Shannon up on the outside quickly, and the 3-year-old driving on and doesn't want the 2-hole, and he's looking for the lead. And he backs off, though, as they make their way to the opening quarter. Tigress Colleen third, Talking About My Boy. Then it's back to West Gem Princess in 5th. Then racing 6, Bert and Bert, and on the outside, All-American Dazzle. That opening quarter, 29 seconds flat, Young Bro Fancy. Then Amon Shannon sitting in behind her second. Then on the inside, outside though, quickly, here comes Bert and Bert, and he's rolling on, now to third. Then inside, Tigress Colleen fourth, Talking About My Boy, All-American Dazzle, and trailing the field halfway home as they approach the half is West Gem Princess, and it's still Young Bro Fancy. Took him by the half. 59 and 3. The mare still cutting it. And out from second, here comes Amon Shannon out to challenge. Bert and Bert is racing back in third. Then racing fourth now, All-American Dazzle as they drive on. To the 3/4 they go. And neck for the lead, Young Bro Fancy, Amon Shannon. And the 3-year-old bidding for the lead. And taking it now, Amon Shannon. Then Young Bro Fancy second, Bert and Bert third. 3/4, 1:29 and 3, and 2 minutes speed here, and it's Amon Shannon moving out now by 2.5. Bert and Bert on the outside, then racing third on the inside. Still is Young Bro Fancy, and it's a 3-horse race down the lane. Amon Shannon, Bert and Bert, and Young Bro Fancy, and that's how it's going to finish. Amon Shannon, Bert and Bert, Young Bro Fancy. They were side by side, and then up for fourth, Talking About My Boy. And the time for the mile, 1:59 and 3. Amon Shannon, 1:59 and 3. Another new record for him. And in the place photo is Young Bro Fancy hanging on for second over number 6, Bert and Bert. So we will post a place photo. Young Bro Fancy got the deuce ahead of Bert and Bert, who finishes third. And welcoming back now the winner of race number 8 in impressive fashion, number 5, Amon Shannon. 3-year-old son of Western Paradise out of the On the Road Again mare. Spanish Dancer, owned by Mike Murphy. Paul Bro co-owns, trains, and drives a handsome 3-year-old colt. And he scores a new lifetime record this afternoon, 159-3. Amon Shannon and Paul Bro. New lifetime best for the colt again this week, 159-3. Stutters on the backstretch, your final call in to race number 9, a full field of 8. And they are moving in. And here's your field. Island Blaze, Lonnie Stokes, Cosmic Tross, Sam Hodgin, My Donna, Gord Hennessy. Fastest Can Be, Mark Haig, Always Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Jig Time Silencer, Gerald Legier. Lucky Northern Star, Gilles Barrio, and Consider Me Lucky, Wayne Watson. And a wide open race here. Here they come. They are off and pacing. Fastest Can Be out for the early lead. Jig Time Silencer firing out of there. My Donna to the inside around the turn. And they're bunch quarters around the turn. Jig Time Silencer on the outside has gone up to take the lead. Then racing second on the inside, My Donna. Then racing in third, Fastest Can Be. Fourth, Consider Me Lucky. Then on the outside, Lucky Northern Star. Inside is Cosmic Tross, and it's back to Always Jarwa and Island Blaze trails, but she's on the move. That opening quarter, a quick 29-1, and Gerald Legier down the choo-choo here with Jig Time Silencer, and he's out by about 7. Then racing second, My Donna. Racing third on the inside, Fastest Can Be as they approach the half, and Jig Time Silencer is all by himself here. Then Fastest Can Be on the outside, My Donna. Then on the outside, driving up on the outside, Consider Me Lucky. Then driving up as well goes Cosmic Tross, Always Jarwa. Then Lucky Northern Star and Island Blaze trails the half. 59 seconds flat. Jig Time Silencer and Legier is playing Catch Me If You Can as they drive on to the 3/4. Jig Time Silencer, and then in between horses, Fastest Can Be has come to second. Then way wide on the outside, Cosmic Tross, Consider Me Lucky, looking for racing room, and she's off striding on the run. And as they pass the 3/4, 130-3, and it's Jig Time Silencer racing second, Always Jarwa, and he's closing in. And does Jig Time Silencer have enough left here? He's got a good lead down the home stretch. Jig Time Silencer, then Always Jarwa racing now for third. Cosmic Tross, Fastest Can Be, but Gerald Legier gets his first win at Exhibition Park Raceway. And he does it, Catch Me If You Can style. Mile in 2:02.4. And back to the winner's circle. The winner of race 9, number 6, Jig Time Silencer. Bay Gelding 7 by Largo out of the Nightly Blue Chip mare, class and Jig Time. Owned by Blaine and Donna Hannay of Upper Rexton, New Brunswick, trained by Chris Davies. And Gerald Legier picks up his first win here at Exhibition Park Raceway. And hopefully he'll be as lucky tonight. So, again, big win for Gerald Legier. He scores with Jig Time Silencer. And the mile 2:02.4. Best trip in 2 years for the pace. And the Stutters 4. Our 10th race. Moving in behind the Stutter. It's post time. Race 10. Feature of the day worth $1,200. Field of 8, Gordy's Last Call and Gord Hennessy. Ryan's Fancy, Lonnie Stokes. Everybody Loves Raymond, Sam Hodgin. Rookies Raisin and William Watts. Hijinks Banka, Paul Bro. Elm Grove Bandit, Wayne Watson. OB Viking, Gilles Barrio, and Victor, and Mark Haig. Field of 8 across the gate, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Everybody Loves Raymond steps out for it. So does Ryan's Fancy. And Gordy's Last Call fires out of there. And Ryan's Fancy has gone to a break around the first turn. Everybody by safely so far as they make their way up the backside. And that leaves Gordy's Last Call out by 2. Then Everybody Loves Raymond angles in nicely, racing second. Then third, that's Rookies Raisin, Hijinks Banka, OB Viking on the move early. And on the outside, moving up from 5th. Then racing 6, Elm Grove Bandit, Victor, and trailing the field at the back of the pack, Ryan's Fancy after the break, and an opening quarter, 29-1, and another horse on the run, Hijinks Banka goes into the safety spot, and everybody around okay as they come off the turn through the stretch, racing to the half-mile point. And your leader on the lead is Gordy's Last Call. Then racing second, Everybody Loves Raymond on her back. OB Viking on the outside, driving up third. Rookies Raisin fourth. They were by the half, a quick 59-2. Then back in 5th on the inside, Elm Grove Bandit. Then 6 to Victor. And the other 2 out of it as they make their way up the backside. Second time, and it's Gordy's Last Call. Racing second on the outside comes OB Viking. Inside, Everybody Loves Raymond. Then racing on the outside, Elm Grove Bandit, Rookies Raisin by the 3/4, 1:29-4. We're at a 2-minute clip here, and Gordy's Last Call has gone off stride, and that gives OB Viking the lead here. OB Viking has taken over, and Gordy's Last Call on the run. Everybody by safely down the home stretch. OB Viking, then Everybody Loves Raymond, Victor full of pace late, but it's going to be OB Viking, and Barrio will get his 5th of the afternoon. In for second, Everybody Loves Raymond, and a third going to Victor. Time for the mile, second quickest trip of the day, 1:59-4. 1:59-4. OB Viking here in race number 10. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race number 10. Number 7, OB Viking. A big gelding. He's 8 by Keystone Raider. Out of the RKP mare, Debbie Spartan, owned by Chris Davies and James Clough. Chris Davies, the trainer of note. Gilles Barrio in the driver's seat. 5 driving wins for Gilles Barrio on the afternoon. And OB Viking scores in 1:59-4. And back-to-back winners for young Chris Davies on the afternoon. Back-to-back winners on the afternoon for Chris Davies with J-Time Silencer, and then finishing it off here with OB Viking.